Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if Adolf Hitler had actually won World War II? This isn't just a scary thought. It's an alternate reality that could have reshaped the entire planet. In this video, we take you into a dark, dystopian world where the Nazis were victorious and freedom as we know it may never have existed. Let's start by rewinding history. Adolf Hitler rose to power in Germany in 1933. He promised to restore German pride and power after World War I. Under his rule, Germany became a military machine, crushing opposition, spreading hateful propaganda, and beginning one of the most destructive wars in human history. In our real timeline, Hitler's Germany was eventually defeated by the Allied forces in 1945. But what if that never happened? Imagine if D-Day had failed and the Allied forces had been pushed back. What if the Soviet Union had fallen to the Nazis? What if the United States had remained neutral or delayed entering the war? In this alternate timeline, the Nazi regime would have dominated Europe, and that's just the beginning. Europe would have become a continent of fear and total control. Nazi ideology would have been forced into every part of life: schools, media, religion, and even family values. Books would be banned, languages erased, and entire cultures silenced. The Holocaust would have continued, with millions more Jews, Roma, disabled individuals, and political opponents exterminated. Hitler's plan for a pure Aryan race would shape every policy, from education to science. In this alternate world, countries like France, Poland, and the UK would be German-controlled territories. The German language might become mandatory, and Hitler's image would be displayed everywhere. Secret police would monitor every word and action. Even children would be brainwashed into loyalty to the Nazi regime. There would be no elections, no freedom of speech, no internet, and no human rights. Now think globally. If Germany had taken over the Soviet Union, they would have gained massive territory and resources. Japan, Hitler's ally, might have gained more power in Asia, possibly invading Australia and parts of India. The world could be divided between fascist powers, Nazi Germany in the west and Imperial Japan in the east. America, facing a powerful enemy alliance, might have been forced into isolation or surrender. Science and technology might have advanced, but only in the service of war and control. The atomic bomb could have been developed by Nazi scientists, used to terrorize nations into submission. There would be no freedom of innovation or creativity, only inventions that served the regime. Religions would be tightly controlled or even outlawed if they challenged Nazi beliefs. Imagine a world with no Facebook, no YouTube, no free media, only state-run propaganda. Under such a dark rule, the global population would live in fear and resistance would be brutally crushed. Human rights would be non-existent. The modern world that values diversity, equality, and freedom simply wouldn't exist. Thankfully, this horrifying future never happened. The Allied victory in World War II protected not just individual nations, it protected humanity's right to be free. But this what-if scenario reminds us of how close we came to disaster. It teaches us the true value of democracy, unity, and courage. History is not just a story of the past, it is a warning for the future. When we forget what we fought for, we risk losing it all again. So next time you see the world around you, freedom of speech, education, the right to vote, remember, it could have been very different. The price of freedom is eternal awareness.